Before we begin, I would just like to quickly point out that every single thing mentioned in this video, along with any footage displayed, is speculation. We don't know much about Velocicoaster, and so when making a video about this topic, it requires some imagination or speculation. In 2019, before any of the madness in the world had occurred, we watched on with amazement as announcement after announcement came in. Iron Gwazi, Pantheon, Candemonium. These rides were all shaping up to be some of the best of the 2020 season, and the year was sure to be a great one. Universal Studios Orlando 2 announced a roller coaster, and although it seems odd to be throwing in the resort's name alongside roller coaster-focused amusement park giants such as Kings Island and Hershey Park, this year things turned out a little differently. Hi everyone, real quick just before the video gets started, it would mean the world to us here at Twisted Twins if you could just hit that subscribe button on our YouTube page. I'd also like to remind you we have an Instagram where you can remain updated about our new videos and additions to the channel. Velocicoaster is the next addition to the lineup of 5 roller coasters at Universal Islands of Adventure, and it sure makes its mark. Just earlier in the month, the construction crews completed the highest point of track on the ride, a rumored 150-ish feet tall top hat. The attraction is themed to, as the name suggests, velociraptors, and in general, Jurassic World. Is an Intamin Blitz coaster, features 5 inversions, and has a top speed of around 70 miles an hour. Now that we've gotten a little bit of an introduction to this coaster, we can take a deeper dive into some of its best elements and why this attraction is truly turning out to be a contender for top coaster in Florida. First, let's talk about that top hat. 150 feet tall, that's crazy. This top hat operates in an I-speed fashion as it uses a second launch in order to propel itself over the massive element. This is an incredible moment as it allows people to not only check out the lagoon, however get never before possible views of the resort itself, all while quickly plummeting back down to the front of the ride's entrance in a spectacle of a moment. The next element I think sets this roller coaster apart is its heartline roll right over the lagoon. This element is similar to an inline twist, however offers a more interesting experience as it slowly changes elevation towards the lagoon, offering a trippy moment of hang time. Another outstanding bit on the ride are its 2 launches. These are by no means any high-speed launches, maybe 55-60 miles apiece. However, the fact that you will be launched surrounded by screens is what impresses me the most. Now, Universal has had its experience with screens. Escape from Gringotts, interestingly enough, is another Intamin-made creation that relies heavily on the use of screens. Although we won't see any unbelievably massive, edge-blending 4K projections, as that isn't the focus of the ride, we can still expect to be once again amazed at a pretty good sequence. I do have expectations, however, that we will see some interesting high-speed simulations for the raptors chasing good graphics for the sequences, and even some immersive surrounding sound. If they really wanted to go above and beyond, they could do something with the ceiling, maybe even making it so that the long tube of the show buildings could be a capsule in which you are completely immersed, all sides, in the storyline. One of the final elements I wanted to discuss is the stall element. This stall is going to be crazy, with the riders just emerging out of the adrenaline high that was the top hat and immediately entering such a wonderful inversion. I would completely expect to see a major point of theming near or around this area, possibly a head chopper element featuring a dino or maybe rock work, who knows. But nonetheless, you are also traveling through this inversion at a little less than 70 miles an hour. In the Amusement Insider POV, it looks like the initial point of entry to the inversion will offer so much whip and intensity, while the rest of the inversion by nature offers a more calming, inverted experience, as you float for a moment before twisting right back out into the layout again. In general, this ride has all the elements of a world-class roller coaster. Will it be similar to other Intamin Blitz coasters? In my opinion, I see a great similarity between I-Speed at Mirabilandia and Velocicoaster. Yes, both do feature a top hat, however the speeds are similar and they both feature similar ways to end out the ride. I-Speed utilizes an inline twist instead of a heartline roll. Velocicoaster has the airtime, intensity, and even uniqueness to take the throne as the best coaster in Florida. Pair the coaster's experience with the amazing theming that is sure to have, and you've got yourself a pretty world-class coaster. At the beginning of the coaster's construction, I would have never thought that this Intamin creation could have been one of the best of its kind, if not even the best. It can completely compete with rides like Terran in my opinion, as it has elements that Terran doesn't even begin to explore, such as inversions and a top hat. And to our wonderful luck, this project is in our home. It's not in a distant European country, it's actually in one of the most unique states for roller coasters, Florida. Here at Twisted Twins, we thank you so much for watching this video and hope that you found it informative or entertaining. Any video ideas you'd like to see? Any trips you think we should take? Footage you think we should capture? The comment section is always open and we read them for suggestions. Like, comment, subscribe guys, and I'll see you in the next one.